3D printing is a process that uses a spool of plastic like this, and it takes the spool and it runs it into a machine which looks something like this called a 3D printer. At the top of the printer, there's something called an extruder. You can think of a hot glue gun. And as the plastic moves through the extruder, it melts. And what happens is when the plastic melts, you can use it to lay down what they call a layer, one layer at a time. And the 3D print head will move around and around, and it'll retrace the same pattern over and over, and slowly, over the course of layers, build up an object just like this one.
Students can create and design anything that happens in their brain. And you know, there are a few limitations, but when you go through and create something through a mold or something like that, there's just limitations that you can't do. Like, you can't create an object within an object within an object without having some form of supports there, without having some form of dissolvable solutions or things like that. And this technology itself, you can just go through, and yes, there's still some supports that are needed, but you can go through and print it, and then you can have these cute little things of like a decahedral, which is a 10-sided figure with another decahedral inside of it, with another decahedral inside of it, and the holes themselves won't let you pull the decahedrals out of each other. Like, they have to stay within, and you cannot make that in any other way but 3D printing.
The main things that we're focused on is education, and we're working with the school system now within the last couple of weeks to start to bring their program up to speed for what's going to be necessary in the next 3 to 5 to 10 years. As we start to see the 3D printing environment start to grow, one of the giant needs that is in the industry is going to be people to do the job, and we're really hoping to help TBAISD and hopefully work with NMC in order to get those programs to a point where when the students leave the program, that they have the ability to enter the industry with the tools that they need.
We have an engineering technology degree, and the way the degree works is students can specialize in 7 areas. So unmanned aerial, marine technology, unmanned ground vehicles, robotics, computers. But in all of that curriculum, they take a set of core classes, and those core classes are common to all the specializations. And those set of core classes give them that common skill set that they can then apply to the specialization. The 3D printing is a part of that, and so it's really important that they understand the concepts behind 3D printing and then manufacturing processes so they can integrate that into whatever field or specialization they ultimately want